Okay, what I was trying to show you before I ran out of battery is while this was still damp, I went back and I added a little bit of this my gamboge color in here, just because that's going to give those trees a little glow when I paint the dark over it, and a little swipe here and there so you can see that you can add that later. So I just wanted to make sure that you saw this. So now I mixed, I'm going to put my darks in, and I mixed this up. I mixed my ultramarine and my gamboge into getting a pretty good dark, I think, and a pretty neutral dark. And so some of this looks dark, but that's okay. This is what I want, is that kind of dark. And then I want something going on up here, and you can see that what you thought was dark wasn't quite as much as one would think. I think I'll put another tree going on down through there, and I'm following this. I did all that work, wasn't that much, but I did do my due diligence, and now I can have fun. As I just said, my favorite part is putting in the darks. So I'm gonna see how I can just flick that edge a little bit and give that some depth, and I can do something over there. I can put this shadow in. These shadows going from these trees, and now I'll do the trees, and basically we're kind of almost done. It doesn't take a lot, and I'll just do that little. And you see how that little glow that I put around the edge is starting to work a little bit. And I'll put in the smaller guy just for whatever. And I'm just making a suggestion of these. I'm not trying to be totally accurate, and I don't have to be. I just want to make something that suggests looks like a tree, pine tree maybe. And this guy over here, on here, that's dark, so I'm going to make that a little darker there, and then I can put these little guys for that kind of grove of trees. It's still pretty damp back there, interesting. And I can put a few of these guys in the background just to break that up. And I think I'll kill that a little bit. I'm going to use a very, very dry brush. And I just want to scrumble through there a little bit to add a few little weeds and whatnot. And I can just touch it, and that makes it all look kind of real. At least it does to me. I like the way that has some depth going on with it. And if I want to at the end, I can use white paint. I can use my gamboge straight, my lighter color. So if I want a little edge right there, I could put a little edge. I could put a few of these little guys peeking up in there. See, I think that makes that could make a big difference in just being interesting. I could put a little swat right there. And I'm using almost straight paint now. That kind of helps that those edges glow a little bit. And I could, on this side of the tree, just a little touch. And take the tape off, see if we're done. I have to take the tape off so I can get rid of the mess, to see if I'm done with this. So that's my favorite part, taking the tape off. The reveal. Now it doesn't look messy anymore. It won't in a second. And so there you have it. Oops, I don't know if that's better or worse for the camera with the reflection off of the water, but I'll take a shot of it later on. So we started with this, and then we went to, can you hand me that please, that book? And then we went to this, which is basically just breaking it down into big shapes. And then we did our study, our 3-value study, mid-tone, light, and dark. And then that told us how we're going to do this. So that's it.